back to my channel. Sorry my throat was a little raspy. I am under the weather, but we gonna work with it, okay? I picked up some new products. I went to Beautylish and looked and found this glitter glue that I've been wanting because I heard Jaclyn Hill talk about it, and she said it was hands down like the best glitter glue in the world. So I was like, okay, bet. I'm going to go get this glitter glue and then try it. And then I tried it and I'm like, oh, it's the best thing ever. So the glitter glue I picked up is the Lit Cosmetics, and I got the 1 ounce bottle. Literally, look how much is in this bottle. What? I'm gonna have this for forever. I'm gonna be in my casket like beats, backwards, glitter, everything, okay? Anywho, that's besides the point, but this is the look I came up with. The glitter that I put on my eyes is called Hot Chocolate, and I titled this look Hot Cocoa. So thank you guys for rocking with me, and stick around. We're gonna jump into this tutorial. Alright guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is start off by priming our eyes, and this is MAC's Painterly Paint Pot in the shade Layin Low. I like this shade for my skin tones. It's super bare, and it really works out very well. So as you can see here, I'm just spreading it out. I did put it under my eyes as well, just because I was going to be smoking out that lower lash line later in the video. Next, we're going to go in with some translucent setting powder just to make our canvas very blank and just clear for our eyeshadows when we get ready to put those guys on. Next, we're going to go into our Morphe 350 palette, and we're going to dip into 2 shades, a more burgundy shade and a more orange shade, and we're just going to start by putting this in the crease area. And this is just going to be our sort of softened transition shade, and this is going to be like our kickstart to the entire eye look. So next we're going to grab our shader brush. This shader brush is from BH Cosmetics in our Morphe 350 palette, and grab the 2 darkest brown shades and begin to apply that on the entire lid. I think I applied both of those colors about 3 times to each eye just to get the amount of brown smokiness that I wanted before I put the glitter on top. Alright guys, so next we're going to go ahead and pick up our Lit Cosmetics glitter glue, and we're going to take a different shader brush and begin to apply that exactly where you want the glitter to go. And then you're going to grab your glitter, which is from Lit Cosmetics as well, in the shade Hot Chocolate. Next, we're going to take the shader brush that we used in the very beginning to blend out that crease area, and we're going to go back in that crease and just use the leftover product that's on that brush and go ahead and just smoke everything out and make sure it's seamless. And then next we want to take a wipe, a makeup remover wipe. This is by Neutrogena. They're my favorite, and we're just going to clean up under the eye where any glitter may have fallen out and just make sure everything's clean. Off camera, I slapped on a winged eyeliner, and I'm also putting on some lashes. These are the Goddess Lashes by KoKo Lashes, and they're legit my favorites right now. They're so beautiful. Alright, so you guys know the drill. Next part is foundation, and I'm going in with my favorite, which is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 355. It is coming up a little orange on camera, but I promise, like in person, it matched my skin beautifully. And I'm taking a Real Techniques beauty sponge, and I'm just going to blend everything out to make sure that my skin looks flawless and that the foundation oxidizes very well. Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Cafe 30. If I'm wrong, I'll put it in the description box below. But we want to just do a natural highlight. I didn't want to go too overboard. So then I'm just taking a different sponge by Real Techniques, and I'm just blending everything out seamlessly so that we look flawless. And then I'm going in with Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and we are going to go ahead and set those areas where we put concealer. Now I know y'all are starting to look like, girl, you are going overboard. Yes, I did, and I don't care. So yeah, we're just going to put those on those areas, and now we're going to let that sit and go to our brows. This is a new product I picked up, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencil, and this time I picked up the shade Chocolate, which I was like, okay, this is different. This should give me a more natural brow because it's a little bit lighter. I have the pomade in dark brown, and I kind of like that, so I wanted to try the pencil, and it was okay, but then I realized that I wanted a little more color, so I went in with the ColourPop's eyebrow pencil in the shade Black and Brown, and this just gave me just a little more color so that my eyebrow wasn't like too natural. I just wanted a little more. And then I picked up the same concealer in a concealer brush. This brush is from Wet n Wild. I think it's like $1 at Target, and I just cleaned up my brows a little bit and then went back in with the blending brush and just blended everything out so that it just looked flawless and seamless and gorgeous, honey. This brush is from Target, and we're just going to go ahead and wipe all that crazy translucent powder I just put. So next I grabbed a pointed precision brush and took the orange shade that we used in the beginning to smoke out that lower lash line. And then I grabbed a different brush, which is from Zoeva, and I applied that brown right on top just to smoke out my lower lash line and make my eyes appear just a little bit larger. And then this next tip I got, which was from the Glam Twins. I heard this mascara was so bomb, and they were like, it was a part of their holy grails at one time, so I went and picked it up, and I'm like, yes, honey, this wand is everything. If you guys can see the wand, it's like super skinny, and my lower eyelashes are almost non-existent, so it's small enough for me just to, you know, make sure I can coat every lash. And then I went back in with my bronzer, which is from Black Radiance in the shade Mahogany, and I just went back in just to contour a little bit as well as warm up my face, because if you forget to do this step, sometimes the highlighter takes over and it just doesn't look as natural. So you want to make sure that you contour the areas that you want to shade and highlight the areas that you want to appear larger. And then I went in and contoured my teeny tiny nose just to make it look snatched, honey. And I went in with some blush just to add a little bit more color to my face on top of that bronzer. And I grabbed my favorite highlight, which is a champagne that I got from like a beauty supply store several years ago. And I'm so obsessed with it because it's gorgeous. And I applied that to the tip tops of my cheeks and went in with the NYX black eyeliner just to make sure my eye was still smoky. We want to make sure the top is matching the bottom, honey, okay? All the time. All the time. Alright guys, so now we're to my favorite part, and I'm taking the NYX lip liner in the shade Dark Brown, which is my favorite. It's super affordable, and I'm going to begin to line my lips. I do overdraw my lips just a smidge on the top, just because I feel like one of them is a little uneven, but I'm going to go ahead and do that and finish filling in my lips. And then I'm going to grab this shade, which is called Dark Chocolate by a company I can't pronounce, but I'm going to put it on the screen right now. Alright guys, so the last step is to grab your setting spray. I'm choosing to use MAC's Fix Plus in the scent Lavender. It smells absolutely amazing. So this is the end of the tutorial, guys. I really hope you liked it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye.